Welcome back to Green is Good, and we're so excited to have with us today Kerri Stenson and Cindy Goldberg. They're the co-founders of Urban Market Bags. Welcome to Green is Good, Kerri and Cindy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
Oh, it's so great to have you both here, to have women entrepreneurs on the show doing great things. Before we get talking about your great brand, Urban Market Bags, please share the fascinating and the great story behind Kerri Stenson and Cindy Goldberg, how you met, how you made a business, what other things you're doing together. Share the journey together before we even get into talking about Urban Market Bags.
Great. Well, we met through our kids at our school in Woodside, California, and we immediately discovered that we have so many synergies and very community-minded, tons of volunteering for the school. And what we've discovered is that when we work together, we can move mountains.
And have a lot of fun doing it.
And have a lot of fun doing it. So after volunteering and running all sorts of things for the school for a good 9-10 years, we've started a local magazine, a food magazine that's all about sustainable living and eating locally and healthfully, and that's called Edible Silicon Valley. And through that, our love for our friendship and working together has really sprung the impetus for Urban Market Bags, which has just been truly a joy and a pleasure.
Got it. And how long ago did you start Urban Market Bags?
We started Urban Market Bags really about a month ago, but the idea came up, in October. We started thinking about colors for the bags, design for the bags, and over time Cindy did the whole website. We did all the legal work on our own, and we've just been kind of getting it going. Okay, so give the epiphany. Like, you ladies are obviously inspiring. You're innovative. You're creative. You've got massive amounts of energy. You're already doing a business together, Edible Silicon Valley Magazine. Why Urban Market Bags? What was the aha moment for both of you when you were together that made you create this as your next venture? Well, we love to have fun, and we love to live smart and be fashionable, and this product allows for all of that, and we just want to kind of share the love with the whole world, actually.
Especially now that there are about 119 plastic bag ordinances around the United States, it's a ripe opportunity for people to experience reusable shopping bags that are high quality and really good looking and cool.
It's true.
Because let's face it, some of them out there aren't so cool.
Yeah, I agree with you, by the way, on the not so cool stuff. So, I love it. Yeah.
That was our inspiration, was to help people look good while doing good.
And I'm on your beautiful website right now. For our listeners out there that want to follow along or want to buy some of Kerri and Cindy's beautiful looking bags, it's www.urbanmarketbags.com. And it's a fun site. There's so many cute photos on it and cute sayings in terms of, it draws you in. It's fun to be on the site. I was all over it last night during the pre-show prep, and I'm looking at a shot right now, and the colors are just really, really engaging. So kudos to both of you for making such a beautiful and fun website. So let's talk about the Urban Market Bags and how are you getting the word out there? Are you going to stores in the Woodside area where you live, and are they going to be carrying the bags? Or is this going to be only through social media and your website? What's your vision of how to socialize your brand with everyone you want to purchase it?
Our original thinking is we're lucky enough to have our website platform on NetSuite, and we basically decided that we were going to really push online in the beginning. We have a wonderful person working with us on marketing and social media, and so we've been just kind of slowly getting the word out, and we've had retailers contact us. So, for us, the sky's the limit. We really we wanted to build our back end to be as robust as possible. And now it's just kind of get out there and go for it.
Right. We've designed it in a way that it can be completely scalable. So the sky's the limit for us. We're hooked up with a warehouse that's all automated so that our entire system can scale to the moon and back without having to rewrite a bunch of logic. So we designed it from the ground up to be a large company that can support lots of products.
And is the vision to get really big in terms of getting this into different store chains and having them get rid of some of the less fun-looking or visually exciting or even quality-related bags that they have and getting your bags into those kind of stores? Or is it just for the general public at large and it's really more B2C? What's your vision, both B2B and B2C, or one or the other?
Our vision is really both. I mean, this is really a solution to sustainable living. People are starting to clue in about bringing their own bags to the store, but it's not always easy when they're so bulky and they're stuck in the trunk. And so we created this system to make it easy and fun and frankly stylish for people to bring their own bags. And we have a strategy ultimately to co-brand with big stores and really get the bag out there so that everybody is using them.
Let's talk about your system. What makes your system smart, and also the convenient pack that it comes into it. Talk a little bit about design and the convenience of your bags and the smart system that you've created.
Well, Urban Market Bags is all about the design. And to sum it up, the most important feature is the fact that they come in a drawstring pack, 6 or 3 to a pack, and they fit in the cup holder of your car. That's the most important thing. When we were observing the problems that people were having and the reluctance to use reusable bags, that was the primary complaint. So this solves that problem. We wanted to design it so that it's in your face and you don't forget your bags. They're not in the trunk of the car.
Yeah.
They're not floating around somewhere under the back seat. They're right there in front of you. And you won't forget them again. We've been living with these now for a while, Kerri and I have, and our families.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you that it's a whole different way of life when you have these sitting right there in front of you. And men like them too for that exact reason. They sit in the cup holder. They don't carry a handbag.
Right.
So they're right there, front and center.
And they're made out of 100% Supplex nylon. What is that, and how friendly is that to keep clean and to keep tidy?
So we chose Supplex nylon as a fabric that is extremely durable, yet has a sleek feel to it, and it comes in beautiful, beautiful colors. And while it does eventually biodegrade over time, the point of these bags is that they are truly reusable. You can wash them, stains come out, sticky food comes out, and they just live on and on and on. That was one of the other problems that Kerri and I and our families have observed with the other reusable bags that have the big flat bottom bags. You can't wash them. So I'm glad you brought up that point, John, because Urban Market Bags, so many checkers at different grocery stores and larger stores tell us they love these bags because they're always looking good. We can throw them in the washing machine, the dryer, a million times, and they still look amazing. That
is awesome. So, and then we taught you on the website, and then also both of you have mentioned design. Who's the designer here? I mean, how did you design such a bag that's so cool looking and so functional, but also so compact and convenient?
This was just an idea that I came up with kind of years ago, and it was for this exact reason to kind of make it easier to bring your own bags. What could you do? And the idea came to myself and a mutual friend of mine of, gosh, what about the cup holder of your car? You can't even put the car in park or drive without knowing that they're there. And the actual bags were designed to kind of mimic a plastic bag. In the olden days, baggers used to like to put the bag on those two little things that stuck out while they loaded it, and so that's really how the initial design came out.
Gotcha. And for our listeners who just joined us, we've got Kerri Stenson and Cindy Goldberg with us today. They're the co-founders of Urban Market Bags. To buy these wonderful bags and to check out what they're doing, it's www.urbanmarketbags.com. What's the feedback been? I mean, obviously, if I was to guess, you two both have a huge boatload of friends in the community at large up in the area that you live in. So I'm sure you've shared these bags with friends and family members. What's the feedback you've gotten before you even went to market on these bags?
Well, the feedback has been overwhelming for Urban Market Bags. It's funny because our customers are actually our best ambassadors. We put a couple of the testimonials on the website, but we have so many that have been coming in. But the funny thing that we've been laughing so much about is that we've been receiving photos just emailed to our info@urbanmarketbags.com email address.
Yeah.
And it's photos of all the bags full in the trunk of someone's car with all the beautiful colors lined up, or in the front seat. And the funniest thing is that the vast majority of these photos recently have been from men. So men are so excited about these bags. And I honestly think that it's because, it like Kerri said earlier, it makes it very easy to use these bags. It's not a pain. You don't have to try to carry all these ridiculous, cumbersome bags. So people love them, and they're so excited to tell us about it. In addition, what we've also noticed is that the minute somebody orders a set, and then use them for a little bit, they are back on our website and they're ordering more for their families, for their friends. We've had people order 20 sets already just to send them out Christmas gifts in the future. So people are very excited. I have honestly, Kerri, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, I've not heard one person ever make a criticism about this design, about this color, about the fabric. Never. They love them.
It's more like Alleluia.
Exactly. Like, thank you for saving my
Hey, I'm on the site now, and I see two groups of bags, and I want you to explain this to our listeners. One says rural, one says metro. Explain they're beautiful palettes of colors, and I don't want to muck it up by saying something wrong. So explain the choices of colors under the rural heading and the choices of colors under the metro, because they're both beautiful palettes. Explain to our listeners out there that don't have the website up the color choices you've made and how many colors these wonderful bags come in.
So there are, as you mentioned, 2 color sets, and there are also 2 versions. So there's a 6-pack and a 3-pack. And we were really inspired frankly, by the word urban. And we were just thinking, gosh, this is great for city living, but it's also great for more rural living. And we were inspired by, nature, and also, like I said, urban living. So we came up with metro, kind of thinking of New York.
We love New York,
We love New York. And we also, we sat down one night and we had a nice glass of wine, and we just spent hours and hours and hours with the Pantone color guides, just getting inspiration, and it really came to being. I mean, people are absolutely loving the colors, and particularly how they go together.
Wonderful. I mean, and so people can choose either the rural or the metro, and then they order those all together in one order.
That's right. There are 6 different colors in the 6-packs and 3 different colors in the 3-packs.
And we're excited about our next set. Maybe in a few months, we're going to be coming out with more and more colors in the future. So
I love it.
Stay tuned and keep your eyes on that website.
Okay. Speaking of that website, I've now switched over, and I've gone to another website while we're talking called which is your other business venture, Edible Silicon Valley. Eat, drink, read, think. Now wait a second. You ladies are just like the sustainable twins here or something like that. This is amazing. I mean, like, one business wasn't enough. You're doing 2 business. This is a beautiful website, and you're doing beautiful things here in terms of what you're talking about, farmers markets and organic food. And I mean, this is just another inspiring and innovative website, and with tons of great information. Talk a little bit about how do you split your days? I mean, you have families, you have Urban Market Bags. You got edible Silicon Valley. I mean, how many? Do you ladies figure out how to 40 hours in a day? I mean, what's going on?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how we do it. We have a little phrase that we say to each other all the time. It's get her done.
Get her done.
It's all one word, by the way. We just don't give ourselves the option. I mean, it's funny. By the way, thank you for such a lovely comment about both of our websites. But we are just so inspired by the things around us locally. We're so fortunate to live in an area where we have all of our farmers markets and our local farming and our fantastic wineries and restaurants. Kerri is editor and publisher of Edible, and I'm doing the website for her. But when we took on Urban Market Bags, in addition, we did have to divide our time somewhat, but they're so well integrated. They really do kind of both lend themselves to our mindset that Kerri and I both agree with, and that is to live your life as the best way you can and feel good about what you're doing. Urban Market Bags really does help with that lifestyle, and so it's a perfect combination. And it's been fun, a lot of the crossover between the two companies. So we do divide and conquer, and yes, we have a bunch of children between us, and all of our volunteer work as well. But we get her done.
Yep.
That's awesome. I mean, that's really, really the essence of a great partnership. To see two already successful brands that you both have done together. We got unfortunately only about 3.5 minutes left. Talk a little bit about what's on your plate. Developing other sustainable products. What's coming down in the future for Kerri Stenson and Cindy Goldberg?
World domination.
I feel that coming for sure.
So we, right now we're really focused on this product because it's so fabulous, and we would love to see it get into the hands of all Americans and people across the world.
Yeah.
We do have some very special ideas brewing.
Top secret.
Down the line to really create a whole sustainable line of urban products.
Cool.
Yeah, so
we really feel strongly about incorporating sustainable products into people's lifestyles, and it's just not for crunchy people, anymore. It's for everybody. And so what we're doing is we're allowing and providing a way for everybody to be able to look like they want to look and kind of be fashionable at the same time, so that you don't have to kind of make a choice. Do I want to be green, or do I still want to look good? So you can do both.
Well, the cool part is obviously, and I don't have to tell this to you ladies, but you've captured two trends here, two mega trends. One, the flight back to cities, the urban mega trend of people going back to the cities, and really the redevelopment of our cities across America and the renewal of our cities across America. Two, sustainability. Both are here to stay. Both are growing wildly, and I love the brand name Urban Market. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of things you could do with that. We're down to the last minute or so. Couple quick tips on living more sustainably. Go.
Well, buy Urban Market Bags. That's a very, very easy way to make a huge impact on the environment.
And that's Kerri's and my philosophy too, is that sometimes the smallest changes can have a huge impact. This is a very small change that you can make in your lifestyle that really does make a difference. 20 billion bags in the state of California are used a year, but not anymore. And so it's rolling out. It's an easy way to make a huge change.
Well, that's great. And I really do want to have you ladies back on to talk about all the other new products you're going to be releasing, and the continued successful journey of edible Silicon Valley and Urban Market Bags. And to buy Urban Market Bags and to enjoy their great new product, please go to www.urbanmarketbags.com. Kerri Stenson, Cindy Goldberg, thank you for inspiring everyone to live a more sustainable life. And
thanks, John.
And thanks for both being living proof that green is good.
Thank you.